G'day everyone and welcome back to Nat's Knackers Yard with some progress. I've kind of cracked on without filming this morning, mostly because it was a bit of an early start, but the weather don't look too clever, so I wanted to get as much done as I could. And I've gone for the black, more than anything else, because I just mentally needed to see some progress, I think. It's going on pretty well. In fact, I'm lying, it's going on really well. So there's still some chunks and grooves and stuff, which is part of the reason why I've going to have to go for the pattern, because just the state of these panels, you're never going to get them flat. I mean, there's bits where there are physically bits of it missing, which you can't really repair or rebuild, because I don't know what it looks like when it's proper. I don't have the whole bike, so yeah, I'm getting there. Mudguard is going to be a bit of a biatch, but I'll take you through that in a little bit. But I just wanted to get some black going, so I could convince myself that my efforts weren't being completely wasted. Okay, so that's the troublesome mudguard that gave a bit of a rub down and a bit of fresh primer this morning. I'm going to do the same again now, supervised by the dog. Lady, woof. All right, mate. Okay, so the continuing saga. It's just started to rain, which is slightly irritating because it's kind of stopping play at the moment. It's getting there, so I'm content with that. I'm going to let that dry off, cure, rub it down a tiny bit, and then go for black on that as well. Go! So that's the troublesome mudguard after another rub down and a prime. I'm just going to do the same again, give it a gentle rub down and use the very last of my filler primer, and just get to where I can get to rather than necessarily sort it. Cool. Right, so we've got some more black on the mudguard. It's looking pretty good, but actually I think I can do better. So it's turned into a bit of a damp squib of the day, so it's not particularly good for painting in a garden. It's supposed to be a bit nicer tomorrow, so what I'm going to do is just let that cure properly, whack it with a bit of wet and dry to bring it back a little bit and do it wet, whereas I have been sanding dry so far, and then just chuck a bit more on and see how we get on. But yeah, bit of a slow day today. Tomorrow will be a bit more. I've managed to get most of the panels blacked. I won't show you yet till I've got all of them. The weather stopped me halfway through, so I haven't made the progress that I wanted to today, but we'll get more done tomorrow. What I'm also going to do tomorrow is show the results of the ER5 painting that I've pretty much finished off. I'm just swapping over the fuel caps at the moment. Reason being, I'm going to put the new gold panels on the purple bike and just swap it all over. I'm just going through the process at the moment of swapping over the fuel caps so that it's one key per bike, and that means that I should then have a running, riding, MOT'd, 11 months MOT'd, beautifully fresh painted bike ready to go. Cool, that'll do me for the day. Apologies for being a bit of a slow one, but weather's crap for painting. We'll see what we get on. There's a nice big splat there. That's frustrating. I had a slightly spluttering can, but we'll sort it out. Now that is considerably better than was, and I can make it even better still. Cool, catch you later. Ta-da. Okay, so as ever, filling in with an extra bit of filming after I'd signed off. It won't be long because my neighbour's doing something, chopping down his house by the sounds of things. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the, assuming the dog doesn't lick it, going to go for the silver effect on the paint. With the exception of the mudguard, it needs a bit more rubbing down. I'm also not going to put any silver on the base element of the fake tank. That's just there because I realised that I hadn't painted it. Completely missed it. So yeah, that's on as well, but that's going to stay black. Right, as is the windshield in the middle there. Cool, let's get on with it. I won't film doing it because I need two hands, and that's really annoying having that going in the background. And still supervised by the dog. That's us all and jazzed up, and I think looks pretty good. Looks suitably random, and actually the blatting of the colour just detracts from some of the dodgy panels underneath. That's me done for the evening now, later than I'd have hoped, but the weather hasn't really supported the plans today, but I think that looks pretty good, ready for some candy tomorrow. Like I say, the windshield is staying black, the base for the fake tank is staying black. The fake tank, I think that looks a bit predatorish actually, might just be me. It's probably just this. The disadvantage with doing your works in the evening on a Saturday. I've deliberately left kind of a panel up the side. I just think it adds something to it. I did similar on my EM450 bobber and I think it looked pretty sweet. So rather than go for the full cover, I've left this sort of swathe up the side that will just pick up that sort of deep red once the red candy's on the top. I pushed the fuck it button on the mudguard and just went for it like that rather than rubbing it down again, which, you know, I'm content to do when it comes down to it. I mean, there's a chunk missing out the side of it there, so I didn't really want to spend another evening trying to rectify small cracks when actually you're not going to notice where they are because they're generally at the back and away. So we are there. It's looking suitably random. I'm going to put the silvered bits away. Might just chuck on another coat of black on the bits that are staying black, on the windshield and the base there. Leave it overnight, and the hinge obviously. Leave it overnight, and tomorrow should, weather permitting, be candy coating day. Now I've only got 2 cans of red, so I don't know if that's going to be enough. If it's not enough, I'll do what I can do, and failing that, just order some more, which might delay it a little bit. But you know, my aspiration is to get this squared away for Friday next week. Today is Saturday, and tomorrow I also want to play with the ER5s and get one hot and running one out of that, looking smart as a carrot with its brand new paint job. Cool, catch you all later. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying this little mini project, I suppose. Cheers all, ta-da.